Let's go to the next one.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show tonight.
They gotta win this series to take the division lead.
Coming to the plate now, Chris Anthony. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Round, first two out.
First pitch of the at-bat. Ripped on the ground first. To his right, Velez. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Wilson Goodwin. He'll get to take his first cuts here. High in the air out to center field. Anthony is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Oh, he has speed 19 now. There's no way he's going to run.
And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Dero, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Well, Matty, this team can do one thing very well. This lineup leads the league in home runs, and that's why people pay the price of it.
Now at the plate, Manny Cabrera. He was hitless in the shutout last night. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Anthony will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll go now to the top of the third. The Rough Riders lead it 2-1. In now, Chris Anthony. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Chris Anthony.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground to third. To his left, fires. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Rough Riders are out in front, 2-1. So coming to the plate, Chris Anthony. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hit in the air to right field. Goodwin on the move. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So they breeze through this half of the inning to the bottom of the 6th inning. The Rough Riders lead it. Digging in once again, Chris Anthony. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's set, and the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. He's got it to second for 1. On to first, not in time, as the umpire was right there to make the call. Striding in once again, Ryan Rua. It was a single for him in his last at. Now a move over to first, and a dive, but he's back in. Ready on 0-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Moving under it, Benitez. And that's the 3rd out. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Rough Riders are out in front, 3-1. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Wilson Goodwin. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. So it's no runs on a base hit. Also 1 error in the inning, but 2 men left on. We've played 8 full. The Rough Riders lead it 3-1. Leading off the inning, Ross Byers, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Ross Byers.
Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Racing back the right fielder, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
That's exactly what they needed. Down by 2 runs, the leadoff man puts himself in scoring position with the tying run coming to plate. The temptation for the next batter is to swing for the fences and tie it up with 1 swing, but a base hit brings home a run and keeps momentum on your side. Man, that's what you would call an efficient outing. 1 pitch and he gets the save. He doesn't get paid by the pitch, so he just figured he'd end it quickly and hit the showers. Good call.
Welcome into this presentation of minor league baseball from the AA Texas League. Max Stone is on the mound for game 2. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, this guy keeps his team in a ball game. He's won 2 of his last 3 starts, so he's been throwing the ball really well. And one of the keys for this guy is getting early outs to keep his pitch count down. If he can do that.
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Digging in, Ryan Rua. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Here's a little chopper up the middle. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. A run on 2 hits and they leave 1. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Rough Riders are out in front, 1-0. Digging in now, Albert Benitez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Albert Benitez.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Anthony ranging back, still ranging back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
Wow, that's what a pitcher gets for not putting.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Chris Anthony will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Line drive to center field. But this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Digging in, Wilson Goodwin. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Pulled toward right center field. Anthony is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. So here's the cleanup hitter, Chris Anthony. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just
a swing and a high drive to right center field. Gone to lead off the inning. Solo shot to right center. Home run number 5 on the year as the lead is cut to 4-2 now.
Yeah, and it looks like at least one player is having a night to remember. He drove in their only run earlier in the game and continues to hot hand with a deep one into the.
Now batting, Ross Byers. He singled his last time up. Here's the pitch. Hit in the air out to center field. Anthony moves over, 2 gone. Digging in, the switch hitter, Chris Anthony. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. But the feet of the second baseman is a wild one. And the second run will score as that lead has evaporated. It's now a tie game, 4 apiece.
Boy, there are base hits, but then there are big base hits, D-Row. This one's getting late. That is a huge 2 RBI base hit to tie things up.
Yeah, Dan, in the late innings, the pressure gets higher. It's who can control their emotions. And from an offensive standpoint, that's a nice job of taking a deep breath and coming through for the team.
Pitch outside, the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
This catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Line softly toward the hole. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single. Stepping up now, Joel Batista. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. So stepping in, Manny Cabrera.
Leading off from Midland.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Cabrera.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run.
Talk about starting off the inning with a bang. Goodness.
Now in the box, Brooks Christian. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet. So this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Anthony is right there, 1 down. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Into the box, Chris Anthony. He's driven in 4 already, and yet another big RBI opportunity for him right here.
Matt, they couldn't have asked for anyone to hit better in this spot than this guy right here. He looks dialed in at the plate right now.
Line towards center field. Moreno is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Rough Riders lead it 6-5.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
And tonight's 1-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. The Rough Riders came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Brian Hope earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. Phil Molina closes the door for the save, his 16th of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show. Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Gabriel Saldana, the right-hander from Mexico, gets the ball here. Dan, any thoughts?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me, a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. 1, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and 2, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. D-Row, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Yeah, Matty, what I want you to focus on is the fact that this team does not like to run. Very station to station. It's going to take a couple of hits to score runs with this.
Coming to the plate now, Chris Anthony. And his guys have quite a hill to climb, down 5-zip here in the early going.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
He pulls this one into right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
I don't know if my team bounces back here.
Striding in, Chris Anthony.
Slowly.
He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Anthony.
Slowly bouncing back. Come on.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that
Ooh.
changeup makes him jump, a
I don't
swing and a
ever
miss.
swing and miss
I mean,
that.
this is the classic case of ambush tactics at its finest, but this is getting a little ridiculous. I'd like to see some of these guys in the lineup work the count a little bit and find themselves on base and maybe drive this guy's pitch count up.
Moreno is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Stepping in, Ross fires. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Ross.
Just about halfway through the game
And he
here.
sends it the other way toward right center. Right fielder giving chase, and that's the second out of the inning. Leading off the inning, Chris Anthony, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Anthony.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Ripped down the first base line.
That's a
And
double
that
for me.
finds its way through for a base hit. Around first, digging for 2.
I can't go.
And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Check out the lefty as he absolutely jumps on that first pitch and hammers it to right. Got what he was looking for and put a good swing on it.
The 0-2 pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Cabrera has a play. Makes the play, 1 away. Striding forward now is the DH. Joel Batista, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Standing in, Juan Centeno. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no error. Stepping into the box, Chris Anthony. He singled his last time up.
Anthony.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard on the ground is short, and a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May and he's on fire.
Dero, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drive.
Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. So digging in now, Joel Batista. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors. And ready
Those
once
5 runs in
again,
that
Ross
inning,
fires. He flew out in his last at bat.
Fired.
In the air to right center and carrying well. Way back there now and gone. Home run.
Well, he turns on this thing and drives it out, extending the lead here to 4 in the bottom of the 8th. I wouldn't be surprised. Well, the tone was set for this game from the very first inning. They came out absolutely banging the ball around. It took that great start to another notch.
The game's future.
Ew.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Chris Anthony. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. He's set. Here it comes. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Moving under it, Benitez. Oh, he botched it. The relay, and he is in there.
Wow, sometimes you just have to shake your head on plays like this. Looked like he was there in plenty of time. Had a beat on it, but he must have just lost concentration for a split second, and the ball falls. Should have made that play, though.
Lifted in the air to center. Moreno is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of work. Digging in to try it again. Chris Anthony, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Line toward right center. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now. Striding in once again, Joel Batista. He flew out in his last at bat. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. This is in the air out to right field. Goodwin is over just a few steps to his left as he takes it for out number 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Juan Centeno. He drew a walk his first time up. First and second now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
Digging in for his second at bat, Sean Price. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. A little roller toward the hole.
Hang on, right there, right here.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Rockhounds lead it 3-1. Digging in once again, Chris Anthony. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch coming. Here it is. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Goodwin racing back. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. Lair rounds third and is digging for the plate. Safe at the plate, as it's now a 1-run ball game. And it's in time, and he's out. Ready for another shot now. Wilson Goodwin. He singled his last time up.
Goodwin.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. Anthony giving chase, and the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. 5 innings complete. The Rockhounds are out in front 3-2. Striding in, Ross Byers. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Lair sprinting after it. He can't get there as it falls in.
I don't know how he got to that fastball right there. That looked like the old Tommy Hawk approach back in the 60s and 70s getting to that.
Now batting. Catcher.
Now at the plate, Robert Rodriguez. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Hit high and deep to right center. And that'll get over the wall for a ground rule double, and that'll keep runners at second and third now with still nobody out. Leading off the inning, Chris Anthony, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First offering on its way. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, strike 2. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Moreno going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Somehow he caught that.
Coming to the plate
Oh,
now,
yeah.
Chris Anthony. And he bats in a big spot here. Go ahead run at third, 2 men out. Line drive to left.
Fall.
Benitez is there now to put this one away for the third
Damn.
out as they'll strand that potential.
Of course they would have been walk-off, right? Clearly a walk-off. Yeah.
The final line.
Frustration is getting to me.
A player receives advice about the refining of his game.
Thanks, coach. I'm now done.